So, hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the MTB Madness channel. Today we're here, I'm in a local area. I'm going to be reviewing my 2021 Specialized views. Now, I put out another video where I did review it, but I thought, you know, I want to level this up. I've got my new GoPro now, it's all going to be shot in 4K, so I'm going to get some lovely cinematic shots. I'm going to take you around, show all of the specs, and then we'll take the bike out on this little bit of single track here. Let's get into it. So guys, we're first just going to run through the specs of the bike, and we're going to start with the drivetrain. So on the Specialized Fuse 2021, you get the Shimano Dior 1x11 drivetrain. It's got a nice wide range of gears, and it has worked really well. The Dior 12 speed was rated one of the best drivetrains for the money in the market, and even the 11 speed I've been really impressed with. It's got that lovely handy little clutch feature here, so if you turn it off when you want to take your wheel off or you want to work with your derailleur, you know, there's play in the derailleur, but you then put that back on and then there's no movement there. It's going to keep it all nice and tight, and it's just going to be really nice and sound. Obviously it's really quiet when I'm whizzing along. You don't hear my chain slapping around like you did on my Marlin. So far I've been really impressed with this. At the front it's got a 30-tooth stout chainring, narrow wide, and it's also got the stout crankset. I'm not sure how long these are, but they are all working really well, and I've been really impressed with the drivetrain setup on the bike. It's been helping me. When I was in the Forest of Dean, there was no uplift running, so it was a bit of a slep up to the top of the hill, but this drivetrain has performed really well and I'm so impressed with it so far. So guys, we're now going to move on to the fork. Now I'm going to put a picture of the standard fork here now. So guys, this is the RockShox Judy Silver TK. It worked really well. I had 32mm stanchions, but wasn't to my liking. So guys, now that you've seen that fork, this is the one that I've got. This is the X-Fusion Sweep RL2, and it's got 140mm of travel. It's got 34mm stanchions, so 2mm more than what comes on the RockShox Judy Silver. And I have to say, this fork has just been working really well. It's so simple. It's just got that one compression at the top. It's obviously got the air adjuster there, and then it's got the rebound control at the bottom. I've got it all set up perfectly for my weight, and it feels really good on the front of this bike. That being said though, the RockShox Judy Silver did also perform really well. I just have to say the 32mm stanchions didn't really perform well enough. They were just too narrow, and I felt a bit like I was on an XC bike. So with this 34mm, it's much better. So guys, let's now run you through some of the specs that I really like about this bike. Now guys, we're going to kick this off with the dropper post. I really do like it. Just its ease of use. It's come in handy many a times. Obviously you just got the lever here, you just press that and the seat goes up. It's been working really well. The only thing though is that it's just wobbled ever since I've had it. The dropper post has just slightly moved. It doesn't pick it up on camera, but you can just give it a little bit of a wiggle, so not best pleased with that, but it hasn't really affected its performance at all. And I've actually just really enjoyed using it. It's quite a fun feature, even when you don't need it, just kind of play around with, and it's just, as I said, been so useful on all of those climbs. And I'd have to say that is definitely my favourite feature of the bike. So guys, if we then move on to the brakes, we have the Shimano MT200 hydraulic disc brakes. Now these brakes have been working really well. I do like them. They're much better than the Tektro hydraulic disc brakes which I had on my Marlin and what the Specialized Fuse had last year, and they've been working really well. I've liked them, but just over the last couple of kind of weeks of use, the front brake is getting a bit sticky. So you put on the lever and then it stays there, Now, when you pull on it like that, it's not rubbing on the disc, so you have to pull harder for it to actually work. Now, if you guys could let me know in the comments how to fix that. I don't know if they need to be bled, or, you know, because I have been taking it on lots of mud, as you've seen in the recent videos, so I think it's getting a bit clogged up. I have just done a deep clean, but it still seems to be a bit sticky. The rear one though is working absolutely fine. I really like it, and you get to the 180mm rotor on the front. The size is medium and up, and then you get the 160 on the rear, and if you're on the sizes small, then you just get 160 all round. So let's talk about the frame and some of the other little specs. So guys, we're going to run you through the other little specs. Now, I've changed these out to have the DMR death grips. I really like them. I am a big fan of the DMR guys. They're all really great guys. And then you've got the amazing tyres that we have on the Fuse. Up front you've got the Butcher Grid Trail. It works really well. Now, these tyres have been performing so well. They really grip into the terrain. You've got some nice, you know, it's got a good covering of the knobs, and then you have it at the side. They have those higher, sharper ones to really dig into the terrain. And then if you come to the back, we have the Slaughter Grid Trail. It's got kind of smoother here. Then at the side it's got those really knobbly side knobs, and that just kind of gives you that great grip when cornering. And then the pedals, I fitted them out with the Raceface Chesters. Really like these pedals, performing really great. And then I think we should come onto the frame, because admittedly it's the most important component of the bike, and let me tell you, I have been so impressed with this frame. Now, I'm more talking about the geometry here, because this bike is just so playful. It's got 27.5 inch 2.8 inch tires, which I think that helps you, you know, the 27.5 help you on the jumps, and it makes it a really playful, exciting ride. And then, you know, the 2.8 inch tyres have that effect of the 29ers when going over that rough terrain. So here, with these plus size tyres, you've got that amazing balance of being playful, yet also really stable on unforgiving terrain. Now, the frame has just taken a beating, and it's just holding up so well, and it just feels absolutely amazing. It's really light. My bike comes in at 13.1 kilograms. I have set it up tubeless though, but it just feels so nice, and I'm going to demonstrate that now on some little trails, and I'll put in some clips of some other trails that I've been riding. So enough talking, let's get my camera on my head, and then let's take her out for a ride around this small little area. Here we go guys, dropping into some little bit of single track bike. Tyres providing good traction on this very slippy terrain, through those mud puddles, slipping around a bit. Bounce through here, and we come around this corner, then a bit of uphill. There we are, bit of single track action on the Fuse. Into some roots. That comes out a bit awkwardly. Oh, that is quite hard to go up. I'm going to try it the other way now. Let's see what action can be done. Here we go. So we're going to go down this section, and we change down, and then we go, oh, this is just hopeless. One more time. Here we go guys. Final attempt. come up there, then you come up here, then we shift down, then we come right, then we can go left. Yeah, we did it. So guys, I'm gonna head down this steep section. You could like do a little hop into it, on the brakes through, and then trying not to slip around here, trying to get some power down. Oh my days. The 2.8-inch Screwter and Butcher working hard here, and then we go left here into some rooted section, and then we come out onto this other bit of single track, and then into a very steep technical climb, which in these conditions I don't think we'll be able to complete. So guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. It's always a bit of a challenge when I'm on my own, but I hope you guys all enjoyed that review of the Specialized Fuse 2021, and if you're getting the bike, enjoy it. As always, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.